anything could be asked on Reddit, but some things aren't. And in that case, the writers made it up. Wow. Welcome to Good Mythical More, where we tell the difference.
Also, we like to do things like give $50 to Charbug because Charbug was spotted in the wild wearing some mythical merch, then posted it with hashtag Merchicality.
You know I had to represent my legal fathers when going out.
Legal, huh? Okay, all right, yes, we accept that. We hereby accept legal fatherhood. But we will accept no legal fatherhood this week. That's right, Link.
That's right.
Are you participating?
We don't make babies.
Are you participating in Celibacy Week? Just out of, in like collective support?
Solidarity?
Solidarity, that's the word I was looking for and couldn't find.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that's right.
Absolutely. Even though I have a vasectomy, I am with you in spirit. And last thing we want to do is make any babies that will be overlooked in the holidays.
Yeah. Stevie, are you participating out of
You
solidarity?
didn't say right. You didn't say me too. You just said that's right to Link saying.
Yeah.
Are you trying to skirt the situation?
I'm just asking questions.
What about you, Rhett?
Yeah. I'll start participating. Hadn't thought about it until right now.
What a hypocrite.
What are the rules?
What about you, Stevie?
How do I? Yes, me too.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good.
Turn that like that so you can be ready to answer no matter what happens.
Are you familiar with the subreddit Ask Reddit? On which people ask Reddit things. Because that's where our game is based.
I don't follow that.
That's perfect.
But I do follow the logic.
Well, because virtually everything has been asked on the internet at large. But the game today is in that subreddit have these things been asked. Okay. Like, for example, is my mom right about saying I can't go to prom even though I did everything good?
Is my mom right even though I did everything good?
I don't like the ambiguity in this question.
But then underneath, there might be more details, like, I dusted the furniture good. I didn't get my nose pierced when she said not too good. You know.
It's not like Santa and Christmas, it's prom. You can go to the prom, I don't care how bad you've been.
Right. Don't parent other people's kids.
But I do think it was asked.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying you have no limitations on prom attendance. You can be real bad and...
Yes. I think that... I don't know. Prom feels like the kind of thing that, like, you're becoming an adult. You know what I'm saying? That's what prom's about.
Well,
it's about a little taste of independence.
Yeah, but you've got to earn that independence.
Okay. Weird and asked.
No, it's fake.
Oh, good. Good.
Oh, should have got it with the condescending grammar errors. Huh. Prom was not...
Prom is like, you're bad, you know? That's where the bad kids are batting it up at prom.
Yeah.
So that's my experience.
What bad things happen at your prom?
Drinking.
Oh.
We, on Best Friends Back All Right, Nadine talks about, she went with a popular kid, and I think I was there because I remember it. And they had a little bottle of alcohol that I remember parking in the parking garage, and they were like, let's drink this little bottle of alcohol. And Nadine and I were like, no, we can't do that. And we didn't.
Good for you.
You stood strong.
Yeah. That's right.
There was no drinking at our prom that we knew of.
We didn't take part in it.
And then there was the project graduation, which, is that after prom? Or was that after graduation?
That was after graduation.
Oh, that's why it was called project graduation. Yeah, never mind then.
That's when
after the prom, didn't we have an all-night thing, though?
Well, no, we went junior year.
Oh,
we
yeah.
Went
with dates.
No. senior year we went with dates. Junior year we went with the big group of guys who didn't have dates. All went to John McClam's house and had steak.
Yeah.
It's like New England's guy from like the New England version of Die Hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's what we did.
Yeah, that's I never thought of him that way, but yeah.
That's what we
Because
did.
it's got the word clam in it.
We went stag, man.
I can't wait to maybe see that guy again so I can tell him that. Carney?
Why do you have a nose?
Good question.
Because you don't, I mean,
You could have a blowhole
Yeah.
for all I care. You
you
know?
could probably get by with, I mean, if I just did this, I could get by with just a mouth for a while.
Yeah.
I ostensibly don't have a nose right now. I'm still here.
But evolutionarily, like, why is the nose the way that it is? Like, why isn't it just like real snorty, like a pig nose, like forward? Like, it seems like it would take in more information. Maybe
Yeah, but it
that's
would also take in flies and stuff.
taking in too much information.
You don't want to take in, you don't want bugs going directly into it
So-
when you're running.
When you're running, you don't want things to just go in your nose. So you want to be able to suck air in voluntarily, but you don't want to involuntarily take in things when like chasing cheetah.
Right.
Okay. I think I answered it. I think
Weird
I
and
figured it out.
asked.
So I think it was asked and we just answered it.
Yeah, it was asked by probably profanity. And a bunch of people had asked them that because they don't have a sense of smell. So they didn't, I don't know, learn the senses in school. I don't know.
But
If you don't have a sense of smell, it would be hard to imagine what a sense of smell is. Any sense that you
Yeah.
don't have, it's hard to imagine what the sense is if you never had it.
yeah, smell will be a hard one to describe. Like, I know a guy who can't smell. He's an optometrist.
Well, good, that's good. At least he's not an ENT. How long has he not been smelling?
Let's say, I don't know. Let's say his whole life. I can't remember what happened to him. So I'm just going to say his whole life.
Wow, he's been going around not smelling this whole time?
But he's still breathing using that nose.
Well, that's the most important function of the nose.
What do cicadas dream about all the time? All that time. Sorry.
All that time because
All that time.
they sleep for many years. And then they come out.
This year's a big cicada year. This is the year that the two big herds, or whatever they're called, for the first time, Shepard was telling me about this last night.
I didn't know
First
about it.
time in over 200 years, if Shepard's right, he could be wrong. There's an alignment between the two batches that are on two different cycles. And he said in the American South, it's supposed to be so bad that it's going to stink. Speaking of smell,
Oh, you did that to clarify what you mean?
stink from the nose.
Stink. You know what I mean.
There's going to be so many dead cicadas on the ground that
Wow.
it's going to stink for weeks in the South.
This is true. We have verified this.
Gee whiz.
Gee whiz.
How often, like, what's the
17
gap?
years.
17 years.
But then there's another one that's on a 13 year.
Yeah.
And so
That's cool.
they're lining up, man. It's going to be a big year. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be in North Carolina.
And you will smell the stink.
I'm going to do a whole series. Whole TikTok series of just me and the cicadas. I'm gonna catch them at every point in the life cycle. I'm gonna get close-ups. I'm gonna get macro footage.
Cool.
I'm gonna do VO. I got a
right,
special
all right.
music plan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna stick around. I'm gonna catalog the stink over weeks.
I don't think anybody is
gonna care?
Is dreaming of. Yep, that too. Is asking about them dreaming about it. I changed my answer.
I think some of y'all read about cicadas. Some of y'all writers, and you were like, "Oh,
see,
let's
that's right.
ask a cicada question."
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. It's
Ah, I didn't
Looking
want
at
you
the
to
news,
switch.
huh? Caught ya.
Yep.
Are there any people you know that you just want to sit on?
Yes. Weird and asked.
That's interesting.
Sit on.
Because I think usually you might have people that you want to sit on you, but having people that you want to sit on is a slightly different question, it feels like. But it is celibacy week. I probably shouldn't bring such things up.
I think
I don't want you to have that mental
It's
picture.
an urge that someone would want validated. So there we go. You gonna change it?
I mean, is this a? I'm just.
Just
Is it
lock it
sexual?
in.
Is it sexual or is it just?
We don't know, right?
Use someone
We'll
as a
find out.
seat.
Commit.
People do it. People ask it.
It's real from Redditor David Mitchell's Eyes, who was asked this question as part of a part-time job interview at a restaurant for a service position.
So he's a waiter.
I feel like
Who
he could
wants
have
to sit-
also just misheard the question. I
Yeah.
don't
What else could it have meant? So, are there people that you want to?
Is it weird that? What's the question? Is it weird that I want to sit on people, or that?
Are there any people you know that you just want to sit on?
If you're a waiter,
I think it's somebody. Are there other people that you know that might be interested in this position? Because you're not qualified.
I have to sneeze,
I have to sneeze.
but announcing it usually takes care of it. I've had waiters sit down at the table with me,
Oh, the worst.
yeah.
but I've not had waiters sit on me.
If there's no room at the table, though, sometimes they'll do that. If they're that type.
That's a double bad.
I think that's fallen out of fashion.
Good.
When was the last time you had a waiter sit down at a booth?
It has been a while, right?
You know, I think enough people said that they didn't like that. You know, there was a window there where you didn't know anything unless your parents told you or you read it at the library. And so you could go around being a waiter that didn't understand that no one liked that. And then the internet happened and things like waiters sitting down with you went away. Thank you, internet.
Thank you, internet.
You've ruined a lot of things, but you fixed that.
Right. And our careers.
Yes. Ruined it or enabled it?
Well, it ain't over.
Okay.
All right, next one.
How would you kill me? What music would you play?
A two-parter. Like, how would you kill me with music? Or how would you kill me and what soundtrack?
Right. It feels like the second. The latter is the question.
How would you kill me? What music would you play?
You can kill somebody with music.
Can you though? What do you mean? Like, no, not directly.
You can base somebody to death.
Base them to death.
If you could wolf somebody to death. You can sub-wolf. Think about it.
You would just like rupture organs?
I think if you got
could do
a
it.
subwoofer that was big enough and you just put somebody next to it and you just started and they started shaking, eventually
Internal bleeding.
they would die of bass before they died of starvation.
So that's going to be our question. Somebody go ahead and Google that.
Can you kill someone with bass?
Or can you, let's not make it murder. Can you die from bass?
You're going to get a lot of people dying from bass, though, which does happen. If you ask that question, can you die from bass?
The answer is yes.
You can die from subwoofing?
Yes. If you went above 185, it could impact your inner organs and cause death.
185 what?
DBs.
Decibels.
Wow.
But that's any noise. Or is it just bass?
I mean,
That's super bass, man.
Man,
But back to the original question, how would you
that'd be
kill
a
me?
hell of a way to go.
What music would you play?
yeah.
I hope that our writers didn't write this because it's a bit morbid.
What's a good, if you had to die from bass and you wanted it to be as quick as possible?
I don't think it would be quick at all.
No, exactly. You want it to be fast. What song delivers the fastest, most intense bass that would kill you the fastest? Something like that.
They don't do it. No, I mean not. I don't think it's even. It's not legal.
It's not legal. It's not legal to kill somebody with bass. That's good to know.
Of course not.
Yeah. So if you have to sign up for it,
I bet you there's bass. One of those bass tapes that we heard about in college, high school.
yeah, that like Chris Johnson had in his car.
Yeah, people would have those big woofers, subwoofers, and they would just play tapes that are just like mostly bass tapes.
Mostly bass.
I don't know if that came out of Miami or what, but it was wild. Wild. We're saying this is real.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real. One Redditor's friend would pose this question to people they just met as an icebreaker.
That's not cool, man.
Yeah, that's not cool.
How would you kill me?
Kind of makes me want to kill him, though. Not really. Kind of. All right.
Not really. I'm just joking about that.
Does Siri get breaks, or does she have to listen all the time?
That's a question that somebody might have if they just completely didn't understand what Siri was.
This isn't real.
Siri's always listening.
Nobody's thought this.
Nobody's this dumb.
Nope.
No one asked this. People are this dumb, though.
Okay, good.
Trust me.
Finally, how does the door not just fall off?
You know somebody's asked this.
How does the door not just fall off?
Well,
Like, what kind of I'm trying to think. I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. Is there some kind of door specifically that they're referring to that seems to be just magically upright?
a door that looks like it could fall off.
Not a normal hinge
This
door.
person
because
doesn't understand hinges.
You can see the hinges.
Right, but if you've never really looked at a door, if you've never really thought about it, you're like, how does that door not just fall off? I mean, it's free. It just keeps coming up.
I can't think of any door that you would really want to ask that. How does this door not fall off?
What kind of doors? What about doors like at the grocery store?
Yeah. Okay. Or like a minivan door.
Or a sliding door into a closet. Those doors do fall off.
Oh, all the time.
The ones that are on the track?
Yep.
So I think this
And it's
person
hard to
has
get
had
those
some
back
trouble
on.
with their closet door falling off, and then they see all these other doors that are not falling off, and then they start asking themselves the question, how are the doors not just falling off?
I mean, left and right.
I mean, they seem like they're about to fall off.
This is fake.
It's real.
Unfortunately, this is from our writers.
Oh, really? That's a great question.
That's a great dumb question, and that's why I knew it. I mean, I've never thought it. And I've thought of a lot of things that I don't want to say out loud. You thought I've said everything that I've thought out loud. Well, I got news for you.
Yeah, don't start.
Bad news for you. We're giving the new Mythical Collegiate Collection straight A's. Get schooled on these 3 new pieces, now available at mythical.com.